Hello, my name is Drew Gauss, and the game I want to pitch you is called My Chicken is on Fire. You ever stared at a chicken and went, man, I wish that thing would catch on fire so I can have fun putting it out? Well, no need, we can turn that into a game. We'll turn it into a simple 2D game with 3D objects and an isometric view where the goal is to put out the chicken before the timer runs out at the top. The setup will be very simple. There'll be a chicken in the middle, and each chicken will be unique with each level, which they'll have their own set path unknown to the player that they'll run around in when they're on fire. And so up to the player, they can decide of how to figure that out or to put out the chicken in their own way. So the farmer can only run around the circle of the pen and shoot it with its hose until it runs out. The more the flame is on there, the more the chicken's on fire. So the more you put out the hose, the flame will get smaller until it's put out and the chicken is saved. To make the game more interesting, there will be power-ups. Power-ups will show up around the outside of the perimeter and can be picked up, except for one special one that will be in the center, which we'll go over later. Now, power-ups will be unique in that you can only have one at a time, and so if you pick up another one, it'll take over from the past one that was there. First one we'll go over is speed increase. When you pick this one up, the character will go faster around the outside. Next one will be stronger hose. When you pick this one up, it'll make the hose stronger, making it go farther reaching. Next will be slow time. When you hit this one, the chicken will go slower on its said path. Next is fencing. This one will be a unique one that you pick up, and wherever you're facing on the outside, you'll click it and it'll create a fencing all the way across, blocking the chicken into a smaller area. The next one is puddles. This one you'll pick up and you'll toss into the middle of the pen wherever you click, which will create a puddle, and whenever the chicken runs out over it, it helps put out the chicken. The next one is triple shot, which is pretty self-explanatory. When you click it, it turns your stream into 3 streams, making it easier to put out the chicken. The last one is a bit more unique. It's extra time. Will be hourglasses that'll show up in the middle, and you have to shoot them a set amount of time to break them, which will give you extra time on the clock, making it easier to solve the puzzle. Now, there's no idea how many levels are going to be in this game. It depends on the set time frame of the group and what time allows. Now, with each increasing level, the pen will get larger and the chicken will get faster. Now, with that being said, there will also be some more hindrances to the player. First one will be burning objects. Randomly, there could appear a burning object in the middle of the arena. When the chicken runs into it, it'll cause it to go more on fire, and the player needs to put it out. And when it's put out, it's extinguished and it disappears. The next one is more chickens. In certain levels, there could be multiple chickens. And so when each one's extinguished, they will disappear until all the chickens are gone to solve that puzzle. The next one is blocking objects. Randomly, there could be objects that will appear around the outside for a set amount of time, blocking the player's path, making it more difficult. Now, for the risk levels in this game are very low because it'll be easy to animate and draw all the themes and art for it. Very simple. Programming will be also very simple, and it'll just be the risk of all the mechanics coming together and making the path of the chicken fit with everything and making sure there's no bugs and clearing all the bugs. That will be the highest risk. Now, with that being said, games that are similar to this, I couldn't figure out any that are similar to it, so it's kind of unique in its own, in its aspect for that. And that is all for my pitch. Thank you for listening to my game. My Chicken is on Fire. Thank you.